Well, hello, my peeps. It's Antoinette here. And I'm very excited today to tell you that I got a job. Yes, I did. And the job that God sent me was a miracle. I prayed for it. But He gave me more than I even imagined. Because apparently I beat out tens of thousands of unemployed mortgage people. They hired 7. 5 were external, 2 were internal, and I was one of the 5. Now, it's very interesting how it works today. This whole unemployment process, the last 5 to 6 months of my life, have been different than any other time in my 30-year career. It was very different. For one thing, I never had an in-person interview. Every time I had an interview, it was always like a video with yourself, and you would just answer their questions on video. It was a good thing that I had a lot of experience with this on my channel. Honestly, I think that really helped me out. But this job, for instance, it was all phone interviews. I never even had a Zoom interview, which I find to be interesting. But the job search itself is just insane. You really just go into a bottomless pit. If you don't know somebody, you're in trouble. I did get this on my own, and then I found out that I did know somebody. So she did get the referral fee just in time, because I told her, hey, I went and applied there. I had an interview today, my first phone interview. And so she quickly... I quickly referred her, and she quickly signed up for the referral. So, Sharon, $500 for you. All right, so this job, it is still in the mortgage industry. It's the opposite end of it. So instead of loan originations, where there are no jobs anymore, it's in the pre-foreclosure section of it, which I did do after the crash in 2008. I worked at Wells Fargo. It's for people who haven't made a mortgage payment in over 4 months, and the lender will no longer take their payment. So this is the evolution of the mortgage lending business. You go from one side, things are booming, and then now it's this side. Honestly, I was really good at this job. I felt like people appreciated you much more when you're trying to save their house from foreclosure. What I didn't expect that God would give me is a remote job. And let me tell you the interview process of what I went through. I mean, I never met anybody in person. So first I had an interview with HR on the phone. And then I took a test online. It was a math and computer knowledge test. Okay, so I passed that, 85%. I got 3 wrong, 1 was stupid. But okay, I got through that, and then I had an interview with the top director, and that went great because it was kind of funny because turns out she's keto, and so we had a lot to talk about that. But we really hit it off. And she worked at Wells Fargo back in the day when I was working there as well. Then came the background check and the drug test. And I was worried. My daughter screwed up her drug test. I mean, she was in line for a manager position over there at Menards hardware store for the whole management trainee program. And she went and screwed up her drug test by not being able to pee in the cup. So I learned from that, and I'm like, okay, I have to make sure that I can go. So, all right, I got up, I had 3 cups of coffee before I had to go, and I'm like, all right, I came in double fisted. I had my water and my coffee, and then I had to wait even longer over there. They're like, I said, oh, well, I really have to go. And they're like, you gotta hold it. I'm like, oh my gosh, really? All right, well. And then they said, if you have to go, stop drinking. So, okay, stop drinking, and all right, I did it. And then they said, if you drink too much, then it's going to be all diluted. So, because she lost her opportunity failing the test because she couldn't give them enough. They wanted a big old cup, and she could only do this much. So, they said she has to reapply in 6 months, which I'm like, I am not screwing this up. So I made sure that I had to go. Then I was worried when they said, oh, if it gets too diluted, then it won't test right either. And you have 48 hours on these drug tests. And if there's any mess up in it, you're out. So I was glad once that came back all good. So anyway, I start on Monday. Today's Friday. My equipment arrived today. We're going to go set it up over there. Let's unbox this thing. All right. I am so excited. Here we go. This says it's a desktop mini. So I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. I do know I have to save all these boxes. It says so. It says retain the boxes. I have heard from the girl that, did the referral, Sharon. She said they have really nice equipment. So, let's see. One thing I do want to say that I'm very grateful for. I had 4 weeks left of unemployment left, and I didn't have to take a pay cut. I am getting a small increase, so I was very grateful for that after being unemployed. Because usually, this business is crazy. Honestly, I feel like mortgage people, that this should really be a union job. Even though I'm not pro-union, I kind of feel that way when it comes to this, because we work so hard for these companies and they let us go just like that. As soon as it slows down. Well, in originations. Alright, I've got a beautiful keyboard. Oh, and I even have a nice power strip. I think they're going to give me everything. Look at this little thing. Wow. It looks like a modem. ProDesk, HP ProDesk. It's just, this is the computer. Huh. And it looks like I have 2 monitors. Alright, so, got a mouse and the electrical. Okay, this is everything you need to hook it up. Huh. A little mini computer. Alright. I'll see you over there once I hook this baby up. Well, it took me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I will say that I do like this mini computer. My old setup was I had a laptop over here, and then I had 3 monitors, 2 horizontal and 1 vertical. So apparently I only need these 2 monitors, and I do like the bases of these. They were so easy to put together because they take a lot less room. I'm so excited to see computers on this, stay-at-home desk. So my desk is ready to roll come Monday. I even cleaned Buffy's bed down there. So it's all perfect. I must say, it is quite a relief to see monitors on my makeshift work-at-home work desk. I was sure that I was going to have to go to the office somewhere. I was actually quite good with that. I just wasn't sure what I was going to have to do, and if I would have to take a pay cut to do so. Now, I did enjoy my summer off at the pool, but it's really hard to enjoy that when you're worried about everything else, and unemployment really makes you work very hard. She found her dog in her bed that I cleaned. Anyway, they really make you work super hard just to get a job, any job. They don't let you turn down a job. But I didn't have that issue because this is the first time in my life that I actually felt age discriminated against. When you have to pivot to a different industry, it's a whole new thing. This was a very stressful work search. Initially, when I lost my job in April, I thought I would be doing more videos. But because of that stress, that did not happen. It was not my concern. My concern was, what was I going to do now? One last thing. Just like my life is about to change with my new job that I'm so ever grateful for, so is this channel taking a pivot. I tried, I gave it another shot, even when my analytics told me otherwise, that people were not watching my keto videos. And I know it's because there are so many so-called keto-friendly foods on the store shelves, and people would rather go buy something off the shelf than make it. So they're not watching these videos anymore. And if I do a one product review, it takes off. If I do a keto video, it'll sit there at 50 views for 2 weeks. Honestly, I was testing it because I haven't put up a video for 3 weeks, and I'm like, I'm gonna see how long it takes me to get 100 views on like my last lasagna video and the 3 before that. None of them are even at 100, yet the product reviews are at thousands. So the writing is on the wall. I will see you for a product review in the kitchen next time, because I ordered from one of my friends a Pampered Chef French fry maker. So we will test that French fry maker with the rutabaga and maybe the jicama or turnips, root vegetables, and see how the French fry mandolin works. So I told them I would do a product review on that. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to do that product review, but it will be soon. Next weekend is my mother's birthday, so I will be busy with her. And this week, of course, I'm going to be working hard at work, so, in my new job. So, but we will see you very soon.